Chapter 9 of Leading with Lean is the last chapter of part 2 of the book, which is about learning to lead. And it's about visible leadership, which is one of the 4 lean leadership styles that we need to adopt if we're going to be a really effective lean leader. So we start first of all talking about Genchi Genbutsu, so go to Gemba basically and be part of what's happening in the Gemba. And this is one of the biggest barriers to lean thinking and lean leadership that we have, because traditional leadership and the way that modern companies have evolved through that traditional leadership is that once you get to a certain level of leadership, you kind of almost hibernate in your office and are never seen on the shop floor. When people do go to the shop floor, sometimes it's kind of leadership by walking around. And that's not what we need to achieve. What we're really trying to achieve is true engagement with the Gemba, with the shop floor. So what we want people to do, and that's what we cover in that chapter, is helping leaders to get to the shop floor with meaning. Taiichi Ohno was said to have said that a Toyota manager should be on the shop floor so often that they have to wash their hands 3 or 4 times a day. And that's really, really important, metaphorically speaking, that you're getting your hands dirty, that you're down on the shop floor. And the problem is that a lot of us are kind of held or chained to our offices because of the meetings we get involved in, because of the emails we're working through, the telephone calls. And we've got to flip that. We've got to get rid of that waste using some of the other techniques I talk about in Leading with Lean. We've got to manage our time so that we can get to the shop floor and really engage with the people there. Now, there's many ways to do this, but one of the ways I propose in Leading with Lean is to get into a kamishibai approach. So kamishibai, again, Japanese word, I cover it in the book, but it's basically about having very simple cards that guide you to go check the process in a certain area. So you're going with meaning. It's checking the process, not the people doing the work, and it gives you an opportunity to start engaging with them using Mike Rother's Toyota Kata type of approach, where you're going down, you're asking probing questions, but about the process, like I say, not about the person. So it's really important, and that helps to build trust with the people on the shop floor, because they see you coming down to help them to solve some of the problems and help them to develop, not to come find out what they're doing wrong, which is, again, very kind of traditional manager shop floor type of approach. So anyway, hope that when you read the book you really enjoy chapter 9. I think for me, they're all good chapters, but that's one of the ones that kind of breaks down or starts to break down one of the biggest barriers to lean leadership.